So many of my friends were raised at this camp. You know, Texas camps are institutions, as you just heard, where many family members, generations. This camp was 100 years old. So grandmothers, mothers, kids have all gone there.
Jenna Bush Hager is opening up about the special connection her family has to Camp Mystic amid the fatal floods that devastated her home state of Texas over 4th of July weekend. Speaking to NBC's Craig Melvin on The Today Show, the daughter of former President George W. Bush got choked up as she shared that her mother, former First Lady Laura Bush, once worked at the private Christian summer camp for girls.
My mom was a counselor there, but also so many of my friends were raised at this camp. You know, Texas camps are institutions, as you just heard, where many family members, generations. This camp was 100 years old. So grandmothers, mothers, kids have all gone there. My mom was a drama counselor there, but many of my friends were there, had their kids there last week. And the stories that I heard over the last couple days were beautiful and heartbreaking. Texas has a type of resilience that where they're generous people, where people want to reach out and help. But yeah, Texas camps are really special because you're thinking about 90-degree weather, no air conditioning. So to send, my kids are at camp in Texas, and my husband said, why are we sending our kids to Texas to camp? It's hot. And it's because of the love that's there.
The 43-year-olds went on to honor the Eastland family who ran the camp. Richard Dick Eastland, the owner, reportedly died while trying to save his campers.
We've heard a lot this morning about Dick Eastland, the man who ran that camp, and you knew him.
Yeah, that family, the Eastland family, is Texas royalty. They raised so many girls, and his son, who has passed as well, went to Texas, where I went, the University of Texas. But so many of my friends said he was their summer father. He looked out for his campers. He raised girls to be brave and loving, and his legacy will live on.
I thought it was quite telling to see that quote from his grandson, who said that if he wasn't going to die from natural causes, this would be the way he wanted to go, trying to save his campers.
Protecting his campers. Yeah.
Thank you.
Other TV reporters also spoke on air about their connections to the camp and the community. CNN's Pamela Brown attended Camp Mystic as a young girl, detailing how it felt to go back in the wake of the destruction.
It's surreal coming back here 30 years later. I was a 10-year-old little camper here, full of so much hope and joy. It's a magical place, and I remember the excitement and anticipation of coming to Camp Mystic. And the parent was telling me the same from her little girls who came this year. They just dropped them off on Sunday. And for me, coming back, I'm overwhelmed with emotion, and I'm overwhelmed with memories. And I can't get over looking at those cabins right next to the Guadalupe River. That river was the source of so much joy and fun for us, Erica. We would spend hours and hours in that river. There was this thing called the blob, which was like this inflated balloon type thing that we would jump on, and then the person at the end would jump off into the water, and it was so much fun. And we'd go looking for dinosaur fossils. And that was where we spent so much of our time at camp. That is what we loved. And to think that that same river is the source of this devastation, it's just hard to wrap my head around. And it's such a magical place that now all these girls, these sweet young campers who had to evacuate, and their families, so much innocence has now been lost. And you just can't help but think about them and pray for them and just hope that more are found alive.
Plus, NBC's Morgan Chesky noted that the tragedy is personal for him too, as he's from Kerrville, Texas.
And Morgan, our viewers may not know, this is your hometown. You know this place, you know these people. And I wonder if you could share more about what it's been like covering such a difficult and nightmarish moment for your community.
Yeah, Hallie, there really aren't the words. You cover disasters to some degree for a living, and then it hits your own hometown, and you're at an absolute loss. I am fortunate enough to say that my family is safe. My mother did evacuate overnight as the waters rose, but we do have friends who are directly impacted by this, and please know that our hearts are with them forever through this. Hallie, I will say that the heartbreak is only added to by scenes such as the one I'm about to show you now. This is a debris pile about 100 yards from where we're standing that crews have been digging through for the last several hours. My mother tells me that they've pulled 2 bodies from that will likely only be added to what is a tragic death toll here.
Camp Mystic shared a statement on July 7th, grieving the loss of at least 27 campers and counselors in the tragic event. Dozens more have been confirmed dead throughout Texas as search and rescue efforts continue.